4.5 hours later, I'm alive. I'm totally fine, and very productive conversation. I asked every single question, from Egyptian planes to Turning Point USA faith.
I have a really weird feeling right now, and I don't want to rush to conclusions. I mean, regardless of what they talked about, and regardless of what Candace Owens or Erika Kirk says, Erika Kirk exposed herself this week. The meeting yesterday was supposed to be public. It was supposed to be on the Charlie Kirk show, was it not? That Turning Point USA was going to finally address everything, and they had it all set up. So they were going to have Candace Owens. They wanted her to fly in person. She said no. She said she would do it on the stream. But then right after they announced that, Erika Kirk comes out on the Fox interview and basically calls out Candace Owens. Guys, don't get confused. Erika Kirk knows in advance every question that's going to get asked when she gets on these mainstream media platforms. That's why she's there, okay? It's all an act. It's all a show. It's a charade. It's propaganda. Same thing with the CBS town hall meeting. You think because people are getting on a podium or people are standing up, holding a microphone, hey, Erika, you think that those aren't actors? You think those are real people just getting plucked at random to ask whatever they want? Hell no. Get out of here. The whole thing was set up so that they call out Candace. Candace doesn't show. All of a sudden, she's looking like she's backing down. Erika Kirk gets on Fox and says, just stop with the conspiracy theorists. Then they set up that town hall meeting where they really start to lace into Candace. But what happened? Instead of Erika Kirk gaining favor and gaining popularity, which is what their plan was, it blew up. It exposed her. Everybody now knows that she's a liar. Not only do they know that she's a liar, but you have a lot of people that think that she was actually involved in Charlie Kirk's assassination. You also have a lot of people that at this point don't even believe he's dead. They think the whole thing's a psyop. So now, right away, Erika Kirk and Turning Point have damage control going on where it's like, oh, we're going to talk to Candace. So for Candace to now come out, Candace has all the leverage. Let's not forget, anybody who really watches Candace Owens and has really been following this case knows that it's not just Candace bringing this evidence to the table. There's a lot of people. You got Ian Carroll, Baron Coleman, Valhalla VFT, Ryan Matta, Project Constitution, probably a dozen other people. So the people that follow her are, for the most part, following the majority. And they're starting to put all the pieces together themselves. So when Candace Owens gets on camera, after everybody's sitting there on the edge of their seat all day waiting to see what happened, and she's like, don't worry, guys. It was a really productive meeting. We talked for 4.5 hours. I asked her all about those Egyptian planes. It looks really shady. It looks really shady. Like, I'm not trying to jump to conclusions, and don't get it twisted. I've been a very strong supporter of Candace, but her credibility's riding on this. There's not going to be any way to twist anything up. Like we've seen enough evidence. We know that a lot of these people should be getting thrown in jail right now. This has all gone too far. The public knows too much. We've seen too much. You're never going to be able to act like something was a misunderstanding. Like, there's no talking your way out of this. It's either people from Turning Point, especially the security, is going to get arrested and the truth is going to come out, or we're going to know that the whole thing is a big psyop. It used to be that there was a small percentage of the population that were privy to this conspiracy theory type stuff, or what gets labeled as a conspiracy theory. But nowadays, in 2025, a lot more people are waking up. There are a lot of people that are awake right now and are looking around, especially after COVID, and we all know that shit is fucked up. There's no getting away from this. This Charlie Kirk case, whether they faked his death, whether he got assassinated, we know that it was not Tyler Robinson as a lone shooter that did this. And even if it was, the 0.5% of probability that's still left on the table, we have every reason to believe that they knew in advance it was going to happen and they just let it happen. I mean, you see, I don't even know who the hell it was on Turning Point's show yesterday, where they were talking about how easy it was for Tyler Robinson. Like, oh, my 8-year-old, tactical something, whatever. Who gives a fuck? He's sitting there talking about how easy it is, or how easy it would have been for Tyler Robinson to get up onto that roof and the shot. It's so easy, 140 yards. His 8-year-old can make that shot. Okay, if it's so easy, then how did security miss it? If the pathway to the roof was so easy, it's like, oh, they just go up these stairs and just go right here. And then look, straight shot right to the face. If it's so easy, if that's the case, then how'd they miss it? And not to mention, the guy was talking, oh, I flew a drone up there. Remember when Brian Harpal was saying that they couldn't have a drone? Like, they're getting caught in so many lies. Every time somebody opens their mouth trying to push this narrative, they're exposing themselves more and more and more. Like, it's... And Candace Owens, like, she has a lot of people that really follow her and really believe in her. And if she backpedals here, it's just, the whole world's a stage. It's like Candace is in on it too. Like, that's what people are going to think. And Candace, I'm very happy that you asked Erika Kirk about the Egyptian planes and about Turning Point USA Faith. But did you talk to her about Mikey McCoy and him being on the phone? Like just standing there literally looking at Dan Flood while he's doing the hand signals and just walking away, like right as Charlie's getting shot? Like, the guy was 3 feet away before Charlie even hit the ground. Did you talk to her about that? I really want to know what she said. Did you go over the Brian Harpal, Sean Ryan interview and go over the 50 freaking lies that Brian Harpal got caught in? When he's talking about how he's trying to stop the bleeding and it was gushing out and blood squirted in his mouth, only for us to see him on camera and see no blood on him. Did you talk about that? Did you talk about when he was saying that, oh, there's no hand signals. We did not use hand signals on that day. Did you and Erika talk about Dan Flood's hand signals and how Brian Harpal was denying that they used hand signals and how we have irrefutable evidence that they did and that Dan Flood made that hand signal right before Charlie was allegedly shot? And we have other camera footage from a previous event a couple months back where Charlie Kirk's talking about call signs, players get call signs, and Dan Flood's looking around doing the signal, like winking at his buddies. He was smiling over Charlie Kirk's body while he bled out. Did you talk to her about that? Did you talk about Baron Coleman and the work he's done and all those suspicious Google Trend searches and all those anomalies that and how they all trace back to Israel, the nation that, you know, Erika's swearing her allegiance to while she's calling us out for our conspiracy theories? Did you talk to her about that? Did you talk to her about why they didn't close off the crime scene properly the way that they should have after this all happened, and how guys were tampering with the evidence and contaminating the scene and grabbing the SIM cards and pulling down the camera? Did you talk to her about that? Did you talk to her about how they paved over the whole scene a couple days later and just all new concrete just paved over it? You girls talked for 4.5 hours. You both said it was very productive. So I'm really looking forward to this. I really can't wait to see what you were talking about. And listen, I have my reasons to be skeptical. I've been very invested in this since day one. I've done my own research and I've been paying attention to what everybody's been saying and everybody's been looking up. And I've been waiting for times like this when people expose themselves with what they say, the way that Erika did last week. I'm starting to worry that this Candace Owens investigation into Charlie Kirk's assassination is really just like QAnon 2.0. Like just another psyop. And I know that a lot of people are going to get mad at me for saying all this and that I'm probably isolating myself right now in a really bad way, especially, you know, being that I'm a new channel. I should be trying to make all the friends that I can right now. But I told you guys from the beginning that I was going to be real. My allegiance is to God and the truth. At the end of the day, I have people that I support and people that I enjoy watching, that I'm entertained by, and people that I view as credible sources for information. But, you know, this got my spider senses tingling a little bit. And at the end of the day, like I said, my allegiance is to God and the truth. I could really give a fuck about everybody else. And whatever. People are either going to like me for that or they're not. What am I going to do? I'm not pandering to anybody. I'm not kissing anybody's ass. I'm not, you know, and if you're real and you're genuine and you're bringing truth to the table, I'm going to support you. Who knows? Maybe there's going to be some solid verifiable evidence that's going to explain some of these anomalies, but they're never going to be able to explain them all. They're never going to be able to explain them all. And if we don't see Erika looking and trying to get accountability for what's happened, we're never going to believe her, and we're always going to think that she's guilty. And if Candace Owens sits there doing damage control for Erika while she's still sticking up for Turning Point and not even acknowledging these anomalies and all this evidence that we've seen, then that's going to be really bad for Candace. It's going to be really bad for Candace. I don't know. That's my rant. That's just how I'm feeling right now. I probably shouldn't even be putting this out, but I am. I don't care. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. But today's going to be interesting. And if you're one of my followers and you've been keeping up with my content and subscribing to my channel, we might have to buckle up. This might be a bumpy ride. I mean, I knew it was going to be a bumpy ride anyway, but it might be a little more bumpy than I thought. And do me a favor, if you feel the same way that I do right now and you agree with what I'm saying, then when you watch Candace today, make sure you put Bayes is Based in the chat. I really want to get my name out there because I got some questions that I want to ask all these people myself.